Yo guys, it's me again, and welcome to the Teambuilder for VDL semifinals. After last week's very fortunate win against Archidom, where my Amipom crit him with triple axle, so he got a range for my Altaria, we have progressed to semis. This league does semifinals differently than GWA, so I am 4th overall. First seed won his game, but then second and third both lost, so in GWA it would mean I am facing off against the third highest remaining seed. But here it's with a bracket, so I'm actually fighting first seed overall, which is AP, who we did not fight in the regular season. So I'm quite looking forward to it. The other semi-final is Tom versus Vortex. So I lost to Tom in week 2 with my fraudulent team, and I beat Vortex in week 6. So if we make finals, it's definitely going to be a rematch. But let's first have to beat AP, who finished the regular season, I think 7-1. And he won his first round of playoffs, obviously. So it's going to be a really difficult game. He has a scary team. He has Azelf, Tentacruel, Talonflame, Sinistra, Vespiquen, Cobalion, Wigglytuff, Electivire, Golem, and Mabosstiff, with his Terra Camps being Vespiquen and Golem. Vespiquen can be Fairy and Steel, while the Golem can be Ground and Fairy. So his team is very fast, very strong, but he also has some insanely annoying bulky mons. So I am in for a really tough game. It's probably my hardest matchup I've had with my new team. So this might be the end for me, but I am going to give it all I have after all the work my new mons have put in for me. So up first is my Altaria. I am running Terra Fairy with the Citrus Berry, Acrobatics, EQ, Roost, and DD with Natural Cure. I have max attack with enough speed to outspeed his Azelf after a Dragon Dance. And I have a little bit more than that as well, just in case his Talonflame wants to speed creep that. So I don't think I could outspeed the Talonflame. Yeah, I probably could, in all honesty. But my reasoning is that his Talonflame should probably just speed creep my Ambipom, which has the same speed as his Azelf. So I put in enough speed to outspeed that with the Dragon Dancing Altaria. But if he calls that and he goes one faster than me going faster than Ambipom and Azelf, I am faster than that as well. Now the question is, do I want to outspeed him all the time? No, I do not. Because I need 248 in speed EVs. And I really value some bulk as well. So no, I'm keeping it this way. If his Talonflame is max speed, he outspeeds me, sure. Yeah, so the reasoning behind his Altaria is that he is quite weak to EQ, and his only Pokemon that aren't weak to EQ are Sinistra, Talonflame, and Vespiquen. But Sinistra and Vespiquen are both weak to Acrobatics, while the Talonflame also doesn't really appreciate taking a +1 Acrobatics because it is still stab because I'm a flying type, which I have not used a single time this season, so interesting. I went Acrobatics over Brave Bird because I do not really want to be taking recall damage from Brave Bird, and I feel like a Citrus Berry is a good item on me. I thought about being Lumberry as well for like Flame Body on the Talonflame or Will-O-Wisp, or like I get my Gotcha burned or Skull Burn from Sinistra, or I get Toxic from the Tentacruel. But I still have Natural Cure, I should be able to switch out. And I feel like the Citrus Berry helps after, so I click Dragon Dance, I go to 50%, and then I get my Citrus Berry, I'm suddenly at 75%, +1 attack, +1 speed, and my Acrobatics is 110 base power, which is just really nice. I went for Terra Fairy over Terra Water, which I am not sure about. I really wish I could just Terra Stab, in all honesty, but I only have Fairy and Water, so yeah. If I go Water, I can set up a lot easier on the Talonflame, on the Tentacruel, even on the Cobalion. But with Terra Fairy, I can, even on Azelf, I can go Terra Water, I feel like. But I think the Terra Fairy is more useful because I can set up on Sinistra and I can set up on Electivire. And that's kind of what I am planning, because if the Electivire is coming, which I think it should come in all honesty, because it looks quite good against Volcanion and it looks good against Toxtricity too. So I think Electivire does come against me, especially because my Electric Resist is a Toxtricity, which does not appreciate the Electivire, and my immunity is a Sandslash, which has a bad matchup. So I think Electivire comes, and if it does come, it does get Ice Punch, So I really want to Terra out of my natural typing against Electivire, but if I go Terra Waldron and Electivire, like, it doesn't help. So I'm going Terra Fairy for the neutral thing. It's not the best. I kind of hope I don't have to Terra, but if I do have to Terra, I think Fairy gives me the best opportunity to set up. That's the whole reasoning behind this Altaria. So I'm hoping I can put in some work. I could have run it defensively, but I don't think it is worth it this week. So yeah, Acrobatics plus EQ, and I'm hoping it puts in some work. I don't think you'll see it coming. My second Pokemon is my Emipom, which does not have the greatest matchup either. Like I said, I have a really tough matchup. But I'm running Lumberry with Technician, Smackdown, Low Kick, U-Turn, Knockoff. I am max speed, max attack, because I want to speed tie DSL. I have Smackdown for Talonflame, obviously. Low Kick, 2 shots the Cobalion. If it isn't max Fizdef, like if it's max HP, no Fizdef, I 2-shot it. If it's max Fizdef, I have a good chance at 2-shotting it, without any HP, I mean. I have U-Turn to get out of there, but it also hits the Azelf for super effective damage, I guess. And Knockoff hits the Azelf, but also hits the Sinistra, which is probably his switch-in for me. And then I can also knock off some items on other Pokemon. I have to be wary about Cobalion to justify though, which could be really annoying. But I feel like I have ways out against Cobalion. It doesn't have a ground move to hit Toxtricity, for example, so I should be fine. Yeah, I have the Lumberry because I don't want to get burned by Talonflame or by Sinistra. Or I don't want to get paralyzed by like a Cobalion or something else. So yeah, it's not the best matchup for Emipom, but I value the speed a lot, and I feel like if he doesn't bring his fastest mons, like for example if the Talonflame has gone down or if it doesn't come, this Emipom is really fast. He might not even run max speed on his Azelf and not care about the speed tie, because I feel like I probably win the 1v1. I don't think I die in one with my Emipom, and I don't think the Azelf takes a knockoff. So let me see that. Yeah, I do live. It does tank a knockoff. But then still, like, I do more damage to the Azelf, so I feel like he doesn't risk it, which is just nice to have. Like, Cobalion is his best switch in, but if I catch the Cobalion with a low kick, it's suddenly at 50% or at 60% at worst, and it's permanent damage on the Cobalion, so it's going to do some chip damage for my other Pokemon to get the most damage of, which I think is really important this game. And frankly, my Pokemon that I'm not bringing do not have a good matchup. So, yeah. I thought about Skarmory and Sandslash to get Stealth Rocks up, but both of them look so bad into his team that I don't even think Stealth Rocks are worth it. So, yeah. This is Emipom. I basically want to bring it as well, because it's my favorite Pokemon on the team, and I want to feed it some more kills. But it's more important to win. So, I hope Emipom can pull its weight once again. My next Pokemon is my Ardenlease, which has an interesting matchup. But I am running Weakness Policy with Psyblade, Throat Chop, CC, and Agility. I have enough speed to outrun an Adamant Electivire, which coincidentally also makes sure that I outspeed a Scarf Talonflame after an Agility, which is just a really nice coincidence. Max attack with the rest in HP. Yeah, I can get my Weakness Policy triggered quite easily. I can do it on Azelf with Shadow Ball or with Knockoff, even with U-Turn. I don't think I die. I haven't really calculated that, because it's not my intent to activate it on Azelf. But I might as well just calc that. No, U-Turn kills me. But I can do it on Tentacruel, for example, like a poison move or like a knockoff. I can do it on Talonflame if it isn't offensive as well, which is important to note. But I can do it on Sinistra, which is probably his switch-in for me. So that could be really nice. I could also do it on like an Ice Punch from an Electivire or a knockoff from an Electivire. Like, I have the means to do it. And then I just click Agility, and at +2 attack, +2 speed, I do a lot of damage. I Oko a non-defensive Talonflame. I do a lot of damage to Sinistra if it isn't physically defensive. Which, in all honesty, it is going to be physically defensive. But still, I do... Let me see. So, Adamant damage, no booster energy, obviously. With a Throat Chop, I do... 96 to 113 to a Bolt Sinistra with max HP, no defense. So let's say if he's just calm, I oak with if he doesn't have defense investment. So yeah, it's interesting. Close Combat is there for Cobalion, and Psyblade is there for Tentacruel, but also for some neutral damage on Talonflame, on Electivire. Yeah, I think the Zyron Leaves can do it. I'm not sure it's going to sweep immediately, but like Anipom, it can dent some teams. Like, it works well with Anipom. Like, if Anipom gets the chip damage and then I go Iron Leaves, the chip damage Anipom will have done will be enough for Iron Leaves to clean up. And if I break early with Iron Leaves, the damage it will have done will be enough for Anipom to pick it off. So, I think they work well together. I'm very reliant on my weakness policy triggering, which might be difficult to do. But he has so many mons with super effective damage, I think I should be able to do it. So, something to keep in mind. I do not take 2 Shadow Balls from Sinistcha though, so I thought about running screens, but my only Pokemon with screens is Umbreon, and I have a different Umbreon set. My 4th Pokemon is my Volcanion. I'm always leading off Volcanion. It has a good matchup for once. I have Leftovers, Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, Earth Power, and Substitute. I am running Max Pedef with enough HP to make sure that a Tentacruel with Sludge Wave never breaks my Substitute, because I feel like Tentacruel is a switch-in for me, so I can Substitute up on it, and then I can Earth Power twice, which is nice. And then I have put a little bit of speed to make sure the Sinistcha doesn't outspeed me, like we speed type obviously, but I think I have 28 speed EVs, which is just a really odd number. Yeah, 28, because I don't think he will run 28 speed EVs in Sinistcha. Like, I am known to be running like higher than 8 speed stuff, so he should go 16, 20, 24. I have 28. I should be faster than Sinistcha, is all I'm going to say. And then I put the rest in special attack. So, yeah. His team doesn't appreciate Volcanion. If I lead off with it, I look really nice, other than an Electivire lead. All the other things, I just hit. Maybe I don't hit my Bostiff. But even then, I'm not even sure my Bostiff comes. But everything else does not appreciate this Volcanion matchup. So, I'm hoping I can put in some work and break early. My 5th Pokemon is Volcanion. Toxtricity. Once again with the Payapa Berry. Oh, spoiler alert. Once again with the Payapa Berry. Overdrive, Boomburst, Sludge Wave, and Encore. I have max special attack with a lot of speed. I think this speed is faster than a modest max speed Sinistcha, and then a little bit extra. So let's say his Sinistcha wants to be... let's say Sinistcha wants to be timid faster than modest Toxtricity. Speed creeping modest Sinistcha, I outspeed that. Yeah? It's all that matters. I want to be faster than Sinistcha because it wants to click Calm Mind or Strength Up. I can Encore that, which is the main idea behind it. Other than that, Toxtricity looks really nice. Overdrive just dents his team. His electric resists are Sinistcha, which if I Encore it, it doesn't beat me 1v1. Electivire, which granted is an issue for me, but Boomburst 2-shot statting. And Golem. Golem is really good against this Toxtricity. I don't have anything to hit a Golem, so if Golem comes, fair play. I guess it can also threaten Volcanion super effectively, but Volcanion threatens it back, so I'm not too sure if it comes. Could be a Rock Polish set, but Iron Leaves could also handle it, although I am not bringing Leaf Blade, which is interesting. But yeah, Golem is an issue. If it comes, yeah, it comes. I can't really do anything. I can't prep for everyone on his team. It's a really bad matchup for me. Yeah, Boomburst is there to hit Electivire. And then I have Sludge Wave still, because if I want to Encore the Sinistcha, I might as well have a move to hit it with. Like, I thought about not running Sludge Wave, but Overdrive and Boomburst do not beat the Sinistcha 1v1. Yeah, I thought about running Hex plus Nuzzle as well. But then I don't hit the Electivire, and I really want the Encore, so yeah. This is Toxtricity. The Payapa Berry makes me live a hit from a Zelf. From full. And it also helps with a Zen Headbutt from the Cobalion, because that is probably his only move to really hit me with. Doesn't have a ground move, and Zen Headbutt is his only psychic type move, and all the other moves it has are neutral or not very effective on me. So yeah, that's why I have a Payapa Berry, but it's mainly there for the Azelf, just in case. I didn't really need anything. Like, I can't run Specs with Encore. I don't want to be running Throat Spray. I could have run Black Sludge, but I feel like the Payapa Berry is just better to have if I want to be unpredictable. And then, speaking of unpredictable, my last one is Umbreon with a weakness policy. Calm Mind, Stored Power, Alluring Voice, and Moonlight. Thinking about this, my investment I am changing this Umbreon. I forgot about this. So I am changing the Umbreon to Calm Mind, Stored Power, Curse, and Moonlight. Yeah? So I'm well aware that I cannot touch the Mabostiff. Like, very well aware that I cannot touch the Mabostiff. But I'm not sure Mabostiff wants to come against my team, and I still have a Fairy Altaria, so that helps. Why I want Curse over Alluring Voice is to boost my attack, but mainly my defense, so the Cobalion doesn't really threaten me that much. Like, let's say I go Umbreon and I click a Curse on his Cobalion switching in. If he wants to attack me with a Fighting type move, my weakness policy triggers, and I click Calm Mind, and then I'm suddenly at +3 attack, +1 defense, +3 special attack, +1 special defense, and my stored power can just go in. Cobalion shouldn't do that much damage to me when I'm at +1 defense because I have max HP, max Fizdef, and I can be really damn annoying. Like, this Umbreon set really looks good. I can also trigger my weakness policy on a Zelf if it's like U-turn, or if it has Dazzling Gleam. I can do it on Talonflame with U-turn. Like, I can trigger this weakness policy really easily. Sure, I would have liked Alluring Voice to be able to hit the Mabostiff, because if the Mabostiff comes, this Umbreon is really useless. But I value the Moonlight healing a lot more, because like, with my Curse and Calm Mind set, I boost both defenses up and I'm really hard to kill, so I can also kind of function as a wall while setting up a lot more, so yeah. I know that Mono Stored Power doesn't hit the Azelf for good damage, but trust me when I say that I outdamage the Azelf. Like, unless it's a Calm Mind set as well, I do outdamage the Azelf, which is quite insane to think about. So this Umbreon can really do it. I can set up on Sinistcha, I can set up on Wigglytuff, for example, on Talonflame, but it's mainly there to set up on like Azelf and especially the Sinistcha. Hopefully if the Cobalion comes in, it is not a very offensive one. Like, hopefully it's a physically bulky with Body Press, so if I'm at +1 it shouldn't do much to me. That's best case scenario. But yeah, Synchronize is better than Inner Focus because he doesn't have many moves that can flinch me. And I feel like if he just wants to be annoying with a, for example, T-Wave set, it's nice to get the Paralysis back. So this is the team for semifinals. It's a very weird team. I don't love it. I have double weakness policy. And my Ambipom with speed ties, I don't like that either. But Volcanion looks good. And I think if I get my lead matchup right, and I don't throw Volcanion away like I did in the round 12 of playoffs, I think I can just break through quite early and then go from there. So that could be really awesome. It's going to be a tough game anyway. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the battle. Peace. So we are connected to AP. Let's see what he is bringing. I really hope to not see the Mabostiff, otherwise my Umbreon is in a tough spot. Damn it. We do not see the Azelf, which is interesting. Okay. Talonflame. Tentacle. Cobalion. We do see Electivire like we expected. Sinistcha. He doesn't have Terra Captain, so that's nice. Electivire and then the Mabostiff. So this Mabostiff needs to die before my Umbreon can do anything. Yeah, that's really annoying. I am always leading off with my Volcanion. Get rid of this Azelf. That's nice for Ambipom at least. Okay, so Volcanion. I have Terra Fairy on my Altaria, so I maybe can use Altaria to get rid of the Mabostiff, even though I don't have the Fairy move on it. It's going to be difficult for me. That being said, Iron Leaves looks quite good against this team. I can quite easily trigger my weakness policy and then go. Yeah, I just need to get rid of this stupid Mabostiff. Like, if I have to sacrifice Ambipom for it or something else, I will do it. The Electivire could also be Assault Vested to keep my Toxtricity in check, which should be something to keep in mind. Alright, let's lock this in. Have fun to AP. I am hoping to not see a lead Electivire, because I don't really switch in too well on it. Lead Tentacle would be annoying too, because it could Toxic my Volcanion before I set up my substitute. This is the Electivire. Damn, bad lead for me. Electivire against my Volcanion. So I have to switch out, obviously. In a way, I could go Iron Leaves. Do I kill the Electivire at +2? I mean, I kinda should. Like, if he's adamant, I live a knockoff and I do kill it. Do I outspeed? Not if he's jolly. Speed him if he's adamant? Yeah, I spec up that. I think I want to go into you, Iron Leaves. Because I'm scared of him clicking raw EQ. Predicting Toxtricity to come in. So, let's see what's happening here. Iron Leaves comes in, discharge. 296. Doesn't get it down. Okay. 296. 13%. With a discharge. 13%. He is definitely not specially invested. Yeah, he is not specially invested, which is interesting. What do we think he's going to do here? I feel like I just get some damage with his side blade. Yeah. So he stays in. I do avoid. He flicks slip off. Should have flicked agility. I should have played agility. I'm at 90 without an item. What? Oh, I thought he was Mirror Herb. That would have been insane. So knockoff. Should always kill me. Should have picked agility. Could have gone in immediately. If I get rid of this Electivire, that's kind of decent, to be honest. So I will just click Silent again. He withdraws hard. Is he going into my Bostif? Going to Cobalion. Is this taking the Silent? It is. It's not tanking the second one. I don't know what speed is though. I should go Toxtricity here. Because then I can start firing, to be honest. I will do that. I will save my Iron Leaves. I did 50% to Cobalion. I have to know that. That just seems... yeah. Max Fizz Body presses like Toxtricity. Toxtricity is at 200. From a body press. Yeah, this just looks like normal damage. I think I just want to click Boom Boost here. I don't think he is letting this thing go down. Yeah, okay. If I catch the Electivire, that's really nice. Okay, I think the Electivire is out. So Tox should kill this Electivire. Awesome. That's a big kill. We need to get rid of this Mabostif. Cobalion is body press Fizz Def. Need to write that down. The boss. This is Mabostif. I don't think I am fine letting him take out my Toxtricity. What do we do here? I feel like I could set up on this thing with Altaria. Because Anipom always dies to a stakeout hit, so I cannot do that. I have to go Altaria or Iron Leaves. Or we go into Umbreon. Hope he doesn't click Play Rough. But that doesn't mean anything. I think I'm sacking... I think I'm sacking you, to be honest. How does Altaria... I should be fine. Oh, I definitely am not with stakeout. I'm fine giving him Altaria though. Double edge. It just takes me out hard. Okay. Double edge. That had a chance to kill me. From full. If I go Iron Leaves, he goes into Sinistra. I would also Volcanion too. I kinda like Volcanion to click substitute. So I think I'm doing this. This has been a really fast early game. Okay. I am aware that if he stays in, I am going to be low, but I'm going to be behind the substitute. So I will click substitute. I need this thing gone for Umbreon. So double edge. He switches out so we get to free sub. That's awesome. Duggle, I don't know what this is. Okay. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, here we go, Volcanion. Okay. And we start clicking Earth Power. Sludge Bomb. I should always live this. He's invested. Eh? What just happened? Is he air balloon? Did I miss that? Did I really miss that? Oh, that's a throw from me then. I didn't pay attention. I mean, he's definitely invested to break my substitute. I don't like this. Ah. I don't want to get toxic. I feel like I should go Toxtricity. He's not going to click flip there. I missed its item. I'm playing too fast. Mud shots. Wow! Oh, okay. Mud shot on my 10. Mud shot, wow. Okay. Big playmate. Yeah, good play. I was at 200 with my Toxtricity. Should I have died to this if he didn't have max investment? Yeah, I should have died to this. If he wasn't invested, was a champ. But he is invested, otherwise he can't break my substitute. So, Ambipom time to click knockoff. Iron Leaves doesn't outspeed this, but he doesn't know that. I think I'd rather go Ambipom now. Tentacruel kills my Toxtricity. Good prep. We have to click knockoff here. I have to click knockoff. So he withdraws. We need this Mabostev gun and then Umbreon can do this. So here comes the Sinistra. I did knockoff, so that's good. Does nothing. Rocky Helmet. Ambipom. To a max Fizzlev. Yeah, this looks like Fizzlev. Helmet. Calm. Should I pivot through Iron Leaves? I feel like I should go into Umbreon. Although I really want to go into Volcanion. How does Volcanion tank hits from this thing? It does fine. Like, it really does fine. Ah. I need this boss. I mean, I'm always U-turning. I'm always U-turning. Okay, okay. Phoenix down flame. Good, Anipom. Okay. Let's go Volcanion again. And I am once again clicking Substitute, because I do not think he has max investment in his Tentacle, and I have to pay attention. So, he clicks U-turn again. He did 27. He did 27. The U-turn. Dead on flame. Pay attention now. Is this the air balloon? Yeah, it is. Okay. I kinda don't believe that he should break my Substitute. So, I am going to click Steam Eruption. Like, this really shouldn't break me all the time. It does. That's crazy. How invested is this Tentacle? Get a burn. That's good. Air balloon box. Okay. Do I have speed on my Volcanion? Yes, I do. So I should be faster than the Sinus-chan. I am going to click Earth Power here. So switch from 234 to 143. 234. 73. 143. He has 28% to me. I don't want my substitute. I don't want to immediately die yet. Should I go Ambipom on this thing? I don't think I do. I mean, Ambipom can do this. It looks quite decent, honestly, against what is remaining. How much does Ambipom do against a Cobalion that's max Fizdef? Maybe a low kick? Not enough. He's clicking Sludge Bomb. Should I sack off Iron Leaves? Should I sack off Iron Leaves? I don't think so. I think I just killed this stupid Tentacle. It's getting poisoned. Painful. Tentacle dies to Volcanion. Oh, this Mabostive is going to end me. I'm at 35. So he should go down thing here and kill me. Or he could go Mabostive and kill me. That could also happen. Cobalion comes out. Yeah, sure. Let's click Flamethrower. Body press. So Volcanion dies to Cobalion. I have to go into Iron Leaves and click Close Combat. If he outspeeds me, he outspeeds me. How much do I do to Sinistra? I don't get it. Ah, that's really painful, honestly. He could go Sinistra here and heal it up. But I can make another play because I cannot touch the stupid Mabostif. I wish I kept my Alluring Voice. Oh, why is this Mabostif here? Like, if the Mabostif goes down, this Umbreon just wins. Easily as well. Choco Bell. I think that's fine. Yeah, but now he's in range for my Ambipom, so I don't hate that. Not at all. So that's a good prep from him. He Volt switches. It doesn't kill me. He Volt switches. Could go into Sinistra. Heal it up. Can't stop that. I mean, I can always go into Umbreon. He goes into his stupid down thing. So I am fine letting you die. Let's just click Throat Chop just to... Nah, let's not listen to sideways. It's a better play. So he kills my Iron Leaves. I feel like he should go into the Teapot, and the Teapot is going to beat my team down. Because I can beat him up positive with my Umbreon. Yeah. If I kept Alluring Voice over Curse, I probably would have won. Although I don't know. We just need him to go into his Mabostif, and if Ambipom can beat the Mabostif, we have a good chance. Otherwise, it's over. This is Mabostif. Ambipom against Mabostif. I don't kill you yet. I think I have to click knockoff first. Get it in range. I'm at 243, right? Like, I live something from this Mabostif. Yeah. I need to click knockoff. And then I need to click low kick. He withdraws. Get the Sinistra. Does this tank too? It might. Oh, it might. Sinistra. Max Fizz Def. Without an item. I don't kill this. Ambipom, I need you to crit! Oh, Ambipom? There's no way. This Ambipom has been the best Pokemon I've ever used. Oh my days. Sinistra dies to Ambipom. Okay, Ambipom. Okay, Ambipom. It still doesn't really matter when the Mabostif is around. I need to beat the Mabostif with Ambipom. Otherwise it's over. But Ambipom is trying. Ambipom really is trying. That's hilarious. Could have had a high roll as well. I don't know its exact percentage. If his max HP, max Fizz up into 23.6 to 28.3, he could have been at like 28, so I could have had an absolute max roll. But the crit probably matters. Let's be real. Phoenix comes out. I mean, now I have to click Smackdown. Faster than this thing. And I also take it out. Okay. Ambipom. Okay. You know, actually this Ambipom might do it. Ambipom is actually clutching up, this is insane. I need to click knockoff here. I don't have another play, because I don't kill this. Although I do have another play. I can U-turn out into Umbreon, let Umbreon die, and win with Ambipom. Is that badish? It definitely is. It definitely is. I have to pivot here. Mobostive against Umbreon. I cannot touch you. Play roughs. Misses, but that doesn't matter. I have to be clicking curse. So you can play rough. There's a lot. This is hilarious. Umbreon 177 against Mobostive. He is banded actually. So I could stall this out. I might as well try. I might as well try. Layer of 1, 2, 3. Curse again. 4. I think Ambipom actually clutches this up, to be honest, after that crit. If only I had a luring voice. If only I had... Man, I'm so glad I switched out my Ambipom though. He kills me, that's perfectly fine. Goodbye Umbreon. Yeah, crit me. That's fine, I can't touch you, I need you to die. Ambipom, I need you now! I think this is over, I think my Ambipom actually wins this. As long as I don't mistick. I have low kick for the Cobalion and for this thing. I think Ambipom critting once again wins me the game. Oh man, I need to know which HP his Sinistcha was at. Because I think Ambipom actually critting makes sure I win the game. This Cobalion should always die to me. Don't misclick. I think this is over. I would say GG, but if the crit mattered, it's definitely not a GG. So yeah, that happened once again. We go to finals. Ambipom, what a GOAT! Best Pokemon I've ever drafted. It's insane how much this thing is carrying. Well, GG's to AP. I'm going to talk to you after. I hope that crit didn't matter. But we make it to finals next week, so we have a rematch with Vortex from week 6. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week for finals. Peace.